Hi everybody, Dr. Cary Yurkiw here. I am a health professional that's been practicing for 30 years, and I started True North to coach health professionals that want to do better in practice. And for you, it might be more new clients, so growth. It might be doing better with your existing clients, retention. It might be doing better with your finances, revenues and expenses. I was shocked when I first started practicing chiropractic because I did locums. I was fresh out of school, didn't know much about business or anything like that or how to run a practice. So I put my name on the locum list. And that's like a temporary or relief person, somebody like a substitute teacher that comes in to take over a classroom. And when I went from clinic to clinic, and I worked in over 50 clinics in a 3-year period, I was surprised to see the different practice styles, the different issues that the clinics had, as well as the chiropractors. I kind of thought everybody had it down, after 5 or 10, 20 years of practice, they knew exactly what they were doing. But some chiropractors were still stuck with and struggling with certain issues. And yet when I would go from one practice to another, the other practice didn't have those issues, but a different set of issues. So now 30 years into practice, I have learned a lot. I've learned a lot about myself and my own practice and how my practice can grow. I've also learned a lot about other practices from my previous experience. So if you need help with your practice, one of the first things that I'm talking about at this time of the year is going back and reviewing 2024. So how did this year go for you? What were the issues? Were they within your control, or were they out of your control? And what do you expect for 2025? So that's the first thing we want to do, is reflect back and then set some goals going forward. These goals should be exciting. They should be goals that, challenge you to make you grow professionally and personally. And I think that's the ultimate goal, is to continue to evolve and have that challenge in your life, even if you get your goal or you don't get your goal. This kind of relates to, for me, marathon running. I've run in over 20 different marathons over my lifetime. You can see some of the medals actually right over there. And, I used to want to run as fast as possible when I started and to complete the race and get the best time. And then as time went on, I started to realize that there's more to it. I want to enjoy the atmosphere, the scenery. If somebody tripped and fell, I want to stop and help them. And each time I ran a race, it was a different experience. And sometimes, I've always finished, but even if I don't finish, I said to myself, you know what, it was worth all the training to get to the race and all the preparation, and I'm in much better physical condition because of the lead up to the event. So I relate practice in the same way, that it's a continual evolution. You can have a goal in mind, that's very important. It should be challenging and exciting, but it's the process that's really important. And if you need help with that process, I'm here to help you with 30 years of practice experience. You can reach out to me, DM or comment. Also, I encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, our podcast, and follow me on social media, because we're going to have many tips, including tips on how to plan for 2025 in the coming days.